Okay. Now, why this person stand out so much?
He
Why
got
he stand out like a
it's
why?
because his melanin, his color, and his features too. Black people, we have strong features.
Like name some of them out.
Okay,
What
he got
kind?
ears. I'm somebody that has large ears, a big nose, right?
Okay, turn your head to the side. Man, shit, them things look like Ryan dinner plates, man.
I've never heard that, but yeah, I've heard a lot of things like that.
Yeah.
Yes, black
Okay.
people are known to have features like that, so we do stand out. And on a college campus, would Shannon Sharpe stand out?
No, he won't. Not the college campus he went to. He
Okay,
look
where
like
did he go to college? Where did he go to college?
look
Because I
like
was trying to figure it out when you pulled the picture
Savannah
up.
State,
Oh, okay, well,
a
no.
black university. Yeah, everybody look like that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. He was just a quicker, faster. That's the NFL. That's a quicker,
Yeah,
faster is professional.
yeah.
All right. So, Brandon, can Shannon Sharpe feature his appearance?
Uh-huh.
Can that be accepted into these other groups easily
When you say accepted, what do you mean? They see you as an equal?
as equal, your brother,
No,
your
no.
equal?
No, that's just not how people do. That's not how groups do. Groups tend to stick together.
Okay. We got this. Can Shannon Sharp somehow disguise himself
Yes.
to infiltrate those groups and still
Yeah.
get that level?
They'll give you a temporary pass. But that pass can be revoked whenever they feel like it.
Okay.
Do you agree with that though? If I wanted to be in the Hispanic group or the Asian group, I'm pretty sure the Asians didn't have a problem with Shannon Sharp, but are they gonna hold him down? Are they gonna have his back if something happens? No, they're not. They're gonna point at him and call him names, be like, he's acting X, Y, and Z. That's just how people do. And then
But
that's
if
when
he
you go ahead.
if he was if he was one of their own,
Yeah.
would they treat him different?
No, they will love him, protect him, and that's what people should do in their groups. That's
Okay.
what they do in their groups.
So what would make a man jump over there?
I like I say, you
No,
look at
okay, no, wait. Shannon Sharpe is a special case.
uh-huh.
What will make a man pay to play over there?
Sometimes people feel like it's more value in other races, or they kind of have some self-hate issues going on. Yeah. So they'll be like, my race ain't this or that. People have talked bad about me. So let me go check out these other groups and see if they'll treat me how I want to be treated or celebrate me in a way that fits and I'm happy with it. Because you think
Brandon
they
got
didn't
this.
clown him? They clowned Shannon Sharp when he was growing up. He's country. He probably was real country. I'm just saying. And people find that, I don't know, they like to look down on you if you country.
Brandon talking like a straight up square over there,
Okay.
man.
Why you say that's not true?
Shannon Sharp, millions in the bank.
Now or in college, like when he was growing up?
No, now,
Okay, now,
millions in
yeah.
the bank. Still eating poker beans.
You think
Ten
so?
deals,
Yeah.
$10 million,
Yeah, yeah,
$10
yeah.
million,
Yeah.
$10 million on the plate. They
Mm.
said, shoot, let's give them $100 million for Club Shay Shay.
Yeah.
All right, okay, hold on. What's my point? What's
But
my
you were
point?
saying he hasn't changed. It sounded like you were saying he's
Oh,
still
no, here it is. He
Go
has
ahead.
a right. A man who got all that stuff has a right to fulfill some of his fantasies or fetishes if he have some, Brandon.
Okay, and what did you so
You
you saw
acting
some of
like he
that?
got to look for a wife, a forever person.
Oh, no.
No, this is
I'm not
America.
yeah.
And all the women on the street says for JJ is for sale. All right.
Okay. Okay. But is
He
that dangerous though? Is that dangerous? You can do that. Yeah.
Is it dangerous to go to the doctor? He went to a professional, ain't it?
Yeah, so-called professionals, because just because if somebody feel they do it and they're having a lot of success with it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be running it the right way. Like they could be crooked just like anybody else. They could
So,
professionally be hustling you.
okay, you think that was the case in this matter? Was the other person crooked?
Yes, for sure.
Did
Because
Shannon Sharpe do anything wrong with the
well, we
evidence
don't.
you have presented now?
I don't think so. Not right now. I think he was set up, and like I say, the lady wanted to have some rough sex. Like people are into being R-worded, and that could get them up. Listen, hold on, listen, and you be like, okay, yeah, I could do that, and then somebody records you doing that. Then a couple weeks later, if y'all fall out or y'all break up, then they can use that against you. So you have to be careful with that kind of stuff because you were just role playing. I'd be like, she told me that's what she wanted to do, but then when we did it afterwards, she was saying something else. And maybe
This
she
ain't the
liked to
case.
be talked to crazy on the phone too. I'm gonna choke you. Do people like to be choked?
This ain't the case, Brandon.
Okay, I hear you, but I'm just saying, answer my question. Do people like to
She,
be choked?
yes, but not
Okay.
in this case, Brandon.
Or why is that?
He is a professional sex worker, people.
Okay, good. I'm glad you said that.
No,
This could be part of the gig, right?
wait, let me not.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
She don't give a hoot what she wants. Only thing she wants to fulfill what you want.
Yeah. So you think he wanted to talk like this?
That's I believe Shannon Sharpe was missing in his life. And she, as being a predator, what strippers do,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna feed them. She
Yeah.
sounds just like a chat room in 2004 on the damn text room.
Yeah.
The text sound like a chat room.
Yeah.
Cut and paste porno shit
Yeah.
from Yahoo chat room.
You remember
Baby gravy.
Yahoo message? You're right. Does that sound like something somebody say now? Like that sound like some throwback lingo. Like I just wouldn't
She
think
was
somebody was saying
reading the
that.
script. Brandon, when you read the script, you read the script. That's what she said. Shannon, old school Shannon. Oh, she talking like it's when I was back clubbing early 2000s. He like to hear that.
But you think Shannon felt at all like, I guess if you're paying for this kind of stuff for professional, I guess you're not worrying about this lady setting you up, because why would she mess up her money this way? Because I'm paying her, we having fun, everything is everything.
And that's where jealousy comes in play. That's when jealousy comes.
But she's supposed to be a professional, and she shouldn't be. Okay, go ahead.
25,000 per cheek, one cheek, second cheek. That's 50K.
Yeah, that's nothing for Shannon. He got it.
2 weeks later, $100 million deal for a webcam show. A webcam show that's been on for 40 years. So he's gonna go in American history, the only man to turn on a webcam and flap his mouth and make 100 M's, Brandon.
Yes.
100 M's.
You think she deserves that money? Yeah, because she's a victim.
That's what happened. Jealousy happened. She saw that, eyes got big. I get it.
But let me ask you, you think all this is her idea or somebody told her to do this?
Brandon, but the lawyer, was it Tony who?
Tony Busby, yeah.
Man, that man look like he got so much plastic surgery in his face, you can't believe him. You know who he did. You know who it is.
Yeah.
The chameleon to come in there and change and peeped it out. This is what happened, Brandon.
Go ahead.
Shannon Sharpe. Is Shannon Sharpe big or small, Brandon?
He's big.
All right. Does he take care of his body?
Yeah, he does.
Okay, so here's the fact. Shannon Sharpe hit the gym. He ain't there to play, nigga.
Right.
Straight up.
Right.
Somebody had to put the surveillance.
Is he going to Planet Fitness? Is he at Planet Fitness?
No.
Yeah.
And he ain't there by himself.
No, he's not there by himself.
It's probably a guy trainer and another man with a purse. You know?
I agree.
You know, so, and the man with the purse got the gun. Get your ass back. Yeah. All right.
Oh,
so he ain't going there to play. So somebody did a surveillance. He hit the gym two times.
Yeah.
Okay. I bet you she'll approach him, Brandon.
Yeah, for sure.
At the jail. And that's all it was. And he got the fantasy.
What's the fantasy?
The birth
Is
of
it
a
rape?
nation.
Okay.
There ain't no rape. Birth of a nation.
Is it birth of a nation?
Yeah, all the black guys want them white girls. Give me.
Okay,
Every single one.
So is that a dangerous thing to be playing with, or is it's okay? Because I think
if
you made
go ahead. I made a post, 2 types. Top of the line, white wonderful woman, border rock bottom wonderful woman.
So we're gonna get you.
I want the top of the line one. Okay. You ain't qualified for that. You don't got the completion for the
Why not? Why not? Why is he not qualified?
Brandon.
This is an ex NFL player who's now broadcasting, one of the top broadcasters in the world.
A multi-millionaire. A 50-year-old, 56-year-old, 60-year-old multi-millionaire supposed to have that girl. Okay. Not Shannon Sharpe.
Why not?
Swinging from limb to limb. He ain't supposed to have it.
So you think that's how they view him, or that's how everybody view him? We view him the same way. We kind of know, okay, that big black man and white woman, that may be a recipe for danger. That might be deadly.
No.
Like you said.
I said 2 times. Cream of the crop white woman. Okay. She's go cream of the crop and look dumb as a box of rocks. But if you got the money, she's smiling and doing anything you want to.
Yeah.
She learned off the cell phone in high school.
Well, let me ask you this. So if Shannon was a white man, you think she'd be able to pull the same thing?
Okay, no, because what happened, he would just be the white man, just be a VP at a company, right? Yeah, she'll send an email, show up at a job, try to get the nigga fired.
And we just wouldn't hear about it.
Yeah, because he ain't nobody. You got to shoot for the star. Shannon Sharpe is the star. Okay. And she got him.
Let me ask you this, because it made me think. What about the Skip Bayless, Joy Taylor thing? Remember, that was just all over the air, and that was a serious thing, but they're still on the air.
It was serious. You may need to bug Skip Bayless phones. He could have set the plan. Coming back to get you. He cost him $50 million.
Right, and
coming back to get you.
Right. That's an interesting point. Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
And people don't believe me. Is this show still up and running, Bernie? No. That thing started struggling. First of all, they had to take 6 months off.
Yeah.
All right. So you say a man swinging from branch to branch was that impactful?
Yeah, smoking a black and mild. Yeah.
And the same man who took a webcam video and was going to do, allegedly, it's probably a lie though, $100 million deal.
Yeah. Are you saying the $100 million deal is a lie? You don't think that's real?
I said probably, Brad. You see this, Brad. Look at the chain of the events. Allegedly, it's word hearsay, $100 million. 2 days later, I'm suing for $50 million. He got the money. He got the money. Yeah. And how did I figure that out? I just tried to search for the $100 million deal. Once it was hard to find, ain't no sources. Just hearsay.
I just somebody put it out. Yeah.
Yeah. And Brandon believed it.
No, first of all, I don't think he's worth that much, but I think if it was a white person, they would pay. Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. I think if he was a different color, they would give him more money than he's worth. Like I think people just look at somebody, and when it's time to pay him, they'll figure out a way how not to pay him. To me, what's $100 million, whether I give him 100 million or 50 million, it's the same. It's just numbers, right? Because he can generate as much money as he wants to, or something like this could happen and it can kill all his value. So is somebody really worth that much money?
Brandon, that man worth $1 billion, Brandon.
Okay, we can say he's worth $1 billion, but then it only take one woman making a lie to destroy all of that. How much money are we really worth to a company?
He about to find out where how much insurance cover? Because everything burning down. Let's see how much you can rebuild.
But that's what I'm saying. It should be no way we take this lady's claim this serious and have this much impact on his value when somebody just tried to do the same thing to Joy Taylor and Skip, and they're still on the air. He already said he got to step down.
And Danny did
it. It's been corroborated a little more than this is. You know what I'm saying? And this was more like a relationship. But go ahead.
Take the dick in the Texas. They did it, right? It was in words.
Right. Yeah, you're right. Shout out to Delta Ruse. He said, take that 10 million. But that's one thing. Would you have given the girl 10 million? If she would have took it and none of this would have came out, would you have paid 10 million if you didn't do anything?
To that bitch, you're crazy as fuck.
Okay.
$10 million.
But tell the audience why you wouldn't take the 10. We didn't give her 10 million.
Because she is a professional worker. She was doing her job.
Yeah.
In that case, you can have boxers. If they lose the match, they can sue for assault. If they lost the match, they were suing the professionals too. You can't have your cake.
I was telling my wife the same kind of thing. I was saying, what if Puff Daddy broke in my house and he stole something? I could sue him, but I just want him locked up because he committed a crime. If somebody R-worded you, they need to go to jail. I don't know how we get to this point where all this money is involved. It's not even, she don't even want justice where he's doing time if he did something wrong. She just want the money.
Do the background check of this woman. I guarantee she gave up that box for hot dogs at Doug Rue's gas stations. Hot dogs.
She was happy.
Yeah. Right. But now that box is worth 100 million, 50 million.
And not a tie, but a similar thing happened with Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby's a star. They were doing a bunch of stuff back in the day. And then later on, now it's a problem. We want to sue them. We want to put them in jail. We don't really know what happened. People blur the lines with that kind of stuff. And it's just weird. I think if somebody is assaulting you and attacking you, we should get them locked up, get them off the streets. If he did something, he needs to go to jail. Not it's everything cool. Just give me $100 million. Even though we was texting back and forth and I wanted to have your baby. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. He already does step down. I think more stuff is coming out. I think he was saying that he already knows the girl got a sex tape, some footage that's going to make him look bad. So you text me about the sex pills before we go to a different topic. You text me about the sex pills. Brandon, that was the beginning for me. I guess you watching him and seeing his mistakes.
So what do you think? Shannon Sharpe at many points kept this sex stuff kind of low.
Yeah,
he talks a little bit, then how it talks about it. He came out with that Michelle video. You remember that video, Brandon?
Yeah. I remember.
In less than 12 hours later, then he started selling sex pills.
Yeah.
I said, he's chasing the money now.
Yeah. And is that a bad thing? Because I think people like to chase money and they having fun. They talking to these girls. I think that's what people do. And they get lost and they're not thinking about God. They're not thinking about their morals. They're not thinking about none of that kind of stuff. It's just, let me work hard. Let me make a lot of money to provide for a family or whoever I'm providing for.
Brandon, it's nothing wrong with what he done, but he labeled himself as honest and upfront.
Yeah.
You don't know you never send the email out, but you was able to have your phone on live streaming.
You think that was a play?
Yes. You streamed it. Everybody talked about it. You apologize on the internet. I'm sorry, but I done that. And within 12 hours, you were selling sex pills.
Yeah. They turn you off to his brand. But what's I gonna say? We still like Shannon, but
I said, nah, I said he's hustling now.
Yeah.
Hustling to try to make it.
But he's made it. Has he not made it?
he read a lot of things up. Yeah, he made it. Yeah. Shannon Sharpe is one of the black heroes. He's one of the only athletes that said, I'm gonna manage my money. My football money, and I'm gonna live off that for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Last time he played football was like 2002, people. And he got crazy. A whole lot more money than now.
Yeah.
Still living in the same place.
Yeah.
But guess what, Brandon?
What?
Stack all that money up. I have the right to hire me some white women to have sex with. It's America. That's the dream.
But you just gotta be
mad at it.
Yeah. But you gotta be careful with that. You can do that. You go ahead.
And black women real saucy and mad at it. But they do the same thing.
What was that? I'm curious. We can't get a white dude.
They chasing white people too. You look at the hair. If the hair ain't no box braids or afro, if it's anything else, you're chasing a white person.
All right. In a way, yeah, for sure, because that's not our hair. Right. It's just not.
And you mad at Shannon Sharpe because he's got the same fantasy.
Yeah.
Which one,
it's in a different way. It's the same thing.
You think he want to be Kunta Kinte and she be the damsel in distress?
That's something people are into for sure. And they were probably talking like that, a little slave. What?
Or he could be the emperor and she be the concubine. Huh?
Yeah.
Who knows? He has the right to do that.
Yeah. But I think this kind of, I don't know. It's just messed up that if that's what they were doing and now it done turned into $100 million lawsuit, you would think that kind of stuff will be safe. I'm working with a professional. I'm not getting somebody random and I'm trying to date them and to try to do this stuff. I know what this girl is. I hired her for a reason. We're doing this, but like you say, the jealousy stuff came. She was mad about something and then that can turn into something. Like if a woman's mad about something, sometimes they act irrational and they'll do stuff like this, malicious stuff.
Be the secretary to the devil. That's how evil they'll be.
Yeah.
So boring. It's so boring. I wish I had a coloring book that speaks to me. What is this? Oh my gosh. Coloring book of black icons. Viola Davis. Ooh, this is cool. Anyway, is a super talented basketball coach and former player. Okay, we got some good people. Wow, it's Michael Jackson! Does this look like Michael Jackson? Order your coloring book of black icons today.
Introducing the Coloring Book of Black Icons, a vivid coloring book celebrating famous African-American figures, from Simone Biles to Michael Jackson. Ignites your child's imagination from learning about inspiring leaders in history. Each page is a journey through courage, creativity, and change. Let's color the story that shaped the world.